two.
Hi, I'm Teddy Atlas, and I've been doing these videos for dynamic striking, doing the educational ones, the ones where we instructional for the boxing, striking. Hopefully you've been following them, and also doing these where I'm just having chats with you guys, just picking things that I think can make sense, that can make good conversation between us. I like talking to you guys. So this one is a little sad. It, I'm talking about it because, not that I want to bring memory to sad things, but just it's something that bothers me, seeing these great fighters, whether it was Ali, whether it was Joe Louis, stay too long, you know? Because you know what bothers me is not only that they get hurt and that they don't realize they've stayed too long, I guess, so it's too late, obviously, but that the young people, their legacy, the young people will never know truly how great they were. There'll be kids out there that will never know how special they really were because they might have saw Joe Louis at the end with Rocky Marciano when he wasn't Joe Louis anymore. It was an imposter, it was a shadow. Or Ali and Eva Holmes, that wasn't Ali. And the one I'm talking about for you UFC fans, but any kind of fight fans, Silva, Anderson Silva with Hall. Now Hall came prepared, solid guy. He's not being Anderson Silva. I'm sorry, I have to get right to it. I was gonna try to be a little bit more controlled about that because in no way am I looking to disparage Hall. No, a good solid guy. But come on, you go back 10 years ago or whatever. No, he's not beating Silva. But that's what happened. Silva got knocked out. And again, it's the part that there'll be young UFC fans out there that will never, that's what they remember him with. I'd like to make sure that they don't. That they remember he was a lot more than that. Yeah, he stayed too long. But he was also a pioneer to the game. He did things that other guys didn't do. He brought different music to the stage. You know? He was the great Louis Armstrong playing the trumpet that played notes that nobody else heard. Or the great Jimi Hendrix playing the guitar backwards, upside down, whatever the heck he did, and making it sound like no one else could make it sound like. That was Silva. That's why I'm doing this. That's how special. I'm not a UFC aficionado expert. I admire them. I talk about the sport now on my podcast. I know fighting. I know winning. That much I know. I know the parallels. And I know when someone's great. He's great. Oh my God, he was great. And as I said, he was a pioneer. He was a guy that did things that had never been seen before. Like Ali did when he moved around for 15 rounds and had hands so fast you could hardly see him. There's always pioneers that come along in every sport and every business. And those guys are special. They should be remembered as being special. There was Jack Johnson, the first black heavyweight champion in my business in boxing. First guy to use his legs and put combinations together and have a defensive idea blended in with it. No one had done that before Jack Johnson. Pioneer. Greatness. And that's what Silva was and is. But the things that make him great, the confidence, the supreme confidence, the ego, sometimes destroys them. Because they don't know how to turn it off. Because they can't see the reflection in the mirror. And that's what I'm going to leave you guys with. When I was watching that and I was feeling sad, you know what I was seeing? I was seeing an old lion. An old lion. What's more magnificent than lions? Right? Out in the fields, out in the jungle. You know, you watch the Nature Channel and you see it. They're out there in their realm. Their kingdom. And they know they're the king. They know it. And their roar tells everybody that they are. That was Silva when he went into that cage. He was that lion. And his roar told everybody that he was the king. The best, maybe the best ever. And then lions, when they go by the lake, they go by the watering hole, and they see the reflection. What part of their greatness was that they could never see anything but the lion, because it comes from within too. They're always the lion. So they see the reflection, they still see a lion. They don't see the gray. They don't see that the teeth are not sharp anymore and the claws are not long and not fast anymore. And maybe not even that the roar doesn't penetrate the way it does or the way it used to. They look, they see a lion. I want all the people out there, that's what this is about, to know when you watch Silver, go back and watch him when he was a lion. Because he will always be a lion in my mind. All the great ones are lions. I don't want to see old ones. I want to see them when they were young.